Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and we're back with pages 5, 6, 7, 8, and as much as we can do on this battery. So I've not long put it in, so I've got my new, oh there's a weight to them. I got my new Teflon bone folder, which I'm chuffed to bits about. So let's get our next page ready. So let's fold and burnish our page. These were 6.5 by 9. And we just scored the short side at 1/2 inch, giving us a page of 6 by 9.5. So and we want to make sure we want to burnish both ways. Love this. Oh my goodness, best thing since sliced bread. Love these Teflon bowl folders. Right, on this page I've started to cut my little pieces ready. I've got these two gorgeous little gift tags, which I've attached magnets to, because what we're going to do, you're going to need some early espresso, no, soft suede even, card piece, and this measures 10 by 2.5, and we're going to simply just score the long side at 1/2 inch either end. And what we're going to do, we're going to attach this to our page, like so, with glue at the top, but we're not going to glue anything down on here yet because we're going to attach magnets. So when our belly band, that's going to get in there. Woo. Strong magnets, big ones as well. So I want to make sure that they are going to be closed in. So when I glue this in, let's grab some glue dots actually. So we want to be able to lift the belly band as well to see it. So we're just going to pop one on there. And we're going to pop one on this side too. I can close this area up now. So when I attach this at the top, which I'm going to do with glue right now, I was just thinking, you know, we could have a belly band, but, you know, are you going to see what's underneath? Do you get it attached? I'm just turning it around because I want to make sure I've got it lined up. So this is 6, so I'm going to try and get in the centre. So that's about right. Right along that edge. Making sure it's not poking over the top, and then we can press our magnet into place. Perfect. So when we lift this up now, we can see the whole area of this page. Then don't worry about the magnets, won't get seen because we're going to use some I've just got to show you the front of the album first. I was gasping to get this end where the cracked was, so I went out and bought got some of them gorgeous wallpaper, and I just wrapped it around so it hid the corners. I die cut these, no I didn't, I used my scan and cut, used the words on the scan and cut that's programmed, and typed in the words Our Little Miracle, because it's a baby album, and I layered them 4 letters thick, and then I just went over with the soft suede marker pen. I might trim that little ribbon down a bit more, and then I've just added on these a tag and a tag, a photo mat and a tag, just with an edge of soft suede as well to compensate the colour, because I need a photograph for my album, so I can take a picture of this now, and when I'm uploading the videos you can see what the album looks like. So that's hence the reason I've done that. Our Little Miracle. Isn't that beautiful? So I just wanted to show you that. So I've got some more of this gorgeous paper. I've got a strip of it here, and we're going to just going to decorate some parts of this album with it. I think it's just beautiful. You may have to smudge that up just a fraction. I'm just going to, still in the same place, the glue dot and the magnet, but I just want to lift it up a wee little bit. So that needs actually a glue dot on there as well. I put the glue dot in the wrong area, but it's going to get tacked down anyway, so let me just glue this over now. So what I'm doing is I'm adding glue under that flat and I'm folding it over. No one will see the magnet, but it will still close on our page. Lovely. So you think, oh, I've got a nice belly band, I can slot something behind there, which you can. Beautiful. But you can also lift it up and reveal something else. So I just thought that was a little cute touch. Never done that before, never seen it done before. So I cut the white then to a 1/4 inch smaller all round. But first of all, I need to pop down these little magnets. So when I put my little tag in place, it stays on. Isn't that cute? So let's get glue dots on these tiny little magnets. So we've got tiny little glue dots there. So I'm just going to add one on the back. And I'm going to add one on the back of this one too. I use the tiny ones because they're just being placed on top. There we go. So now I can just line this up where I want that little girl and just press. Leave my glue dot there. And let's just see it snap into place. I love that. And then we've got to line this up as well. Sticking to my fingers. So I want this relatively close to the top. Again, just pop. Now we can remove these now. I'm just going to grab a little bit of tape to tape them in place. I know they're going to have some paper over it now, but they can slip if you don't have them in place. Hence the reason you always see people glue them down. So our white pieces of paper then can be for journaling on, adding even more photographs on if you've got some small photos. I just thought, you know, try and be original, Gaynor. You know, we all take inspiration from everyone we watch. Everybody's done it before. You know, it's all been done before. No one, we don't invent the wheel. It was done back in billions of years ago, or you know what I mean. So you get my drift. So now my little teddy will sit on there. And you could add some tassels. And the little tag here. They will just sit on there. And they can be removed. And you can journal or add even more photos. And the whole thing comes up as well. So now we're just left... Oh, I've got another piece for the back here. So this is... Look at that, fits on there gorgeously. So you can even have journaling spots on the back of here. Or you can add small photos. Beautiful. I got stupid back pain today. And it's not very comfortable. Oops. Nice little 1/4 inch border all the way around. Just add that on. I love that. So we can have these wonkified, we can have them straight as we want them. Oops, my bin's this side now. And I've even just got this tiny little strip of paper. Do you know when you're fixing to adjust something and you think, oh, I'll just... And I was thinking, Gaynor, you haven't filmed it yet, so I just wanted to put a little piece across the centre. Keep it relatively, let me just check that's straight. looks pretty good. So these can even spin round, you know, it's entirely up to you. Aren't they cute? We'll add some ribbon to those later. Like I'm saying, they can take them off and add, they can write there, they can add a small photo, and they can do the same on the other side. So I'm going to have a little strip across the middle here as well. So let's have these beautiful little pinwheels. Now I'm going to have to put that against there because with those poking through now they're looking a little bit wonky. That's it. So if I go to about there, that's about halfway. I'm having so much fun with these albums. I may have to take a slither off. I think I might have to, you know. Oh, not too bad at all, just a tiny little slither. Let's get that glued on. Doopy-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'll keep it level with that line there. And level with that line there. And so we've got that in the centre. I can flick that over. What a cute little thing to do, isn't it? Add little tags that can be removed. Love that. So cute. And I only use the tiny, tiny ones because we don't need that much strength as we do with that one. So, my gorgeous friend Cinder sent me these beautiful pieces of paper. We could even have this as a pocket on there and do some fancy holing, and then we can just decorate the top around the outsides and then leave that as a photo area. So let me just measure. Don't need all that length, obviously. Oh, I'm going to take this down to 7. And make this, what is this? 4 inches, that's perfect. So we're going to get our little score. She's written on that. Oh, it doesn't matter though, no one's going to see it. It's going to be inside that pocket. So just score this at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Perfect. Let's open our drawer back up. I've got my trolley and my carrier bag. That's it, so I can keep this open. Let's get these through. Perfect. I'm going to try and get as much done of this as I can today. We are decorating at the same time as well, so that's a godsend. I was going to decorate the corners, but I don't think I'll bother now. Not for a minute. Quite take off. That's it. I love the way you can glue these corners down first before you. That's because if you miter too much, you don't get them overlapping and touching. So. And where the magnet is, about there, I'm just going to cut that section away. It's not going to fall, and nothing's going to fall through it, but I haven't got then the 2, oh, what's it called? Oh, my pig's ear, that, haven't I? So, I haven't got it hasn't got to go to 2 pieces of paper for the strength. So a little bit of glue there. So let's get this attached. Oh, what's wrong with that now? It's hanging over the edge. What's happening there? 6.5. 6. Ah, my paper's a bit short. You would cut yours at 6.5 and score at half. For some reason, mine played up on the blade, and so I had to chop a little bit extra. So I should have compensated for that. So what I'm going to do there is, see what I mean about the snapping? It's perfect because it hasn't got to go through those 2 pieces of paper. So I'm going to have to trim that off and then put a line of glue in there, just to make it easy. It's my fault in that you will have done yours properly. I have just done mine wrong. So I put that in and level that. So the next piece I will take an 1/8 of an inch off, because I've left it open now, see, slightly. But again, I'm just going to add a small line of glue. So we're having a 3-pocket system on the next page. So I'm just going to have to definitely take that down. Just leave that to dry. Love this. Absolutely love it. I'm going to take those off just until the end, because they're spinning all over the place. So, should I add? No, let's get some papers. So I've got 2 pages, and because I don't think it will hold all 8 pages, 6, sorry, I'm going to be doing something totally different later. So watch this space, as they say. Oh, I love that. Let's cut some of this down to size. Take off the bit we don't need. And I am going to have a strip across there. One down there, one down there, one down there. Perfect. So I'm going to cut these at 1/2 inch strips. And that way we can get the most out of our papers. Let's just check we haven't got a pattern on the other side. No, that's perfect. I'm going to cut 3 of these. Perfect. We've got lots more pieces. I'm trying to utilise my papers to the max, so you can see why. Mind you, I don't think there is a direction on this paper anywhere, because they all just spinning round. So that's going across there to cover that flap as well. I'm going to come right there. You could even use the spots. I love this. So my niece is pregnant, so I think she's having a boy. So the next album probably would come good for her. Don't mind throwing that away, but you just don't want to throw loads of strips away. So we're going to make a little booklet to go in there. Get the air out. Get a good smoothing. Love it. There's some paper down there. Strip, should I say. That doesn't look straight. Doobie-doo-doo. So when I make the little boy album, that is going to be totally different. Totally different. I'm not going to do the same. I'll have some things the same, not exactly the same. So I want to make each one different from the other. So do-do-do-do. Isn't that cute? So I think that's perfect for when you could add a photo on there, nice 6 by, well, I'd say 5 by 5 photo on there, but gorgeous. Let's see what we got in our little, I did some more fussy cutting. I'm gonna glue the teddy bear on here, but just where he sits on the mat. So that then, if they do decide to put a photo mat in, they can have it all the way up to the edge of the paper there, and it's not going to interrupt. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then has our belly band as well. Love that. Right. No, you're at the top. At the bottom. Love it. Let's get some again, I'm just going to line this as well to hide that bottom bit. Yeah, I'll have to use something different. What about that strip? And then I can hide where I cut funny. So let's use the brown. Right along that edge. That's not long enough, but we do have some other strips. Oh my god, my eyesight's terrible. Doopy doo 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 doo. Just making sure it's the same width, yeah. Are you having fun watching me? Making this album. Oh, now, right, what do I need? I've got some A4 card stock. It's not too bad. I'm just going to fold this in half for a second. Let's fold it, fold it, fold it. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. And then I'm just going to take my trimmer and I'm going to cut this at 4 and 4. These then will give us 2 little booklets. 6x4s. Well, they're actually 5 and 5/8, and you could either stick them in together or you could make a little book. It's up to you. I'm just going to add these in as little booklets. Stagger them in. Let's put some strips across here as well. That's the one. Oh yeah, lovely. So this is 4 1/8. 4. Probably. And I'm going to just, what's that width? So that's 1 1/4. Let's check it's 1 1/4 at both ends. No. So let's put this in at 1 1/4. Straighten it off, and then we can cut it at 3/4. No, we need to cut it at 5/8. And that way we get 2 little strips. And we're using up all our little bits. Isn't that good? So we have balloons on this one. And balloons on this one. Chippy-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nice little border. At a later date we can always go on the other sides and just add a little strip across the tops. So when they pull them out they can still put one inside, maybe on there and maybe on there. We can talk about that another time. So I'm just going to stagger them. Put them up there. And let's grab some papers, what we've got here. I don't want to keep adding balloons. Look at that, perfect. Perfect. Glue that on there, and it's just going to leave me a tiny little border, perfect. Do 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 do. I love it. to have the spin top on there this time, tilting it, so glue, glue, glue. That's so sweet, and then I can still tuck something behind that as well. So that is page 5. Let's flip this over now to make page 6. Yay! Now we are going to need, I'm going to use, let me just pop those down there. Love it. I'm loving this. Sorry, I'm just looking over the pages again. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's see how much of this I've got here. So I need, let me just show you that, by the way. That was, it says early espresso, but it's not, it's soft suede. So that was 10 by 2.5, scored the long side at 1/2 inch at both ends. Add magnets to the bottom of the belly band so it can be lifted up, and attach 2 magnets for the tags. White cardstock, 2 at 8 3/4 by 2 1/4 to go on the belly band. And then obviously we decorated underneath, and I added a pocket. I'll write all these out neat anyway at the end. And then page 6, we are now going to turn this into 3 pockets. All need to be 7 inches wide by minus my 1/8. I know that. But if yours is 6, then you'll need them at 7. And we want one at 7.5, 5.5 and 3.5. So we can add 3 pockets going down in 2-inch intervals. So I think this one may be my, oh lucky, my 5.5 one. So let's get this to 7 minus my 1/8 of an inch. And I want to take this down to 5.5. So don't throw these. Definitely don't throw these. I want to see what we can do with the DSP and how much it's used. So I'm just going to grab another sheet of soft suede. I think that colour goes perfect with those papers. So again, this is going to be 7. For you it'll be 7. For me it's going to be about there. I will check my pockets this time. And this needs to be, oh, what am I doing? I want one at 7.5. So, oh, that's going to be about right then. So that's about 7.5. So I've got that one. I've got 7.5, 5.5, and I need a 3.5 now. So by 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 it is. So these little bits, okay. Oops, excuse me. So, let me go and decorate the, let's decorate the, I'm losing my little magnet. So let's decorate the ends. So let's keep them first. That's going to be perfect. Let's decorate the ends with these gorgeous, gorgeous punch. is so stiff? Make these really pretty. It is for a little girl. Baby, vintage baby girl. Oh, they're perfect. Not bad, guess. Oh, stiff. Little attachment there. And a little bit there. Mind you, we're going to be scoring our edges shortly, so. Oh, perhaps I need to remove the debris. Gosh, this is really stiff. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, that was a task and a half. What a gorgeous punch. Right, let's get these scored now. But we need to score these on 3 sides. So, half inch, and half inch. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just sample one first to see if it's the right width for my page. Let's have a look. Yay, I finally got it perfect. Let me just check. They're all the same width, aren't they? Oh, why is that one? What's that noise? That one's perfect. Why is that shorter than the rest? Have I cut it the wrong? Have I cut this one the wrong way round? Oh, don't say that now. I think that was the way round. Don't worry about that one if we do. We'll just make it. That's the right one. So this wants to be that one. So I'm just going to take that off. Silly Billy. You should have marked it first. I don't know. I'm a silly sausage. There we go. So now score them. Maybe I should have scored then cut them off. Half inch, half inch, half inch. do. Oh, I love it. Love it. Because we've got the nice brown, we can let me just nip that. Right to the end. And I'm just going to take that centre piece there because it'll just end up flicking otherwise. And the same with that one. Scooby-Doo-Doo. Oh, let's see. Just best to take it off level. I'm loving it. So let's dot the corners. Just so we close it over. Oh, perhaps we cut that. Oh, the corners go undone. We didn't wait long enough. So let's glue these down as well. Then we can attach them onto our page. Beautiful. Oh, I love this bone folder. Oh my goodness, nothing sticks to it because it's Teflon. So let's turn that up to the corner. Perfect. So we are going to have our first pocket on. Perfect. Then we're going to have our second pocket on. And then we're going to have our third pocket on. I would have preferred a little bit higher up, but that's going to be them attached. Just going to snip, make sure these are straight and level and not catchy. Okay. So let's get gluing. Oh, I love it. So the first one. And just make sure we can fold our page over. That's perfect. Perfect. The next one on. Squeeze all that glue, just check, and these can go all the way to the end. Perfect. And the last one. Oh, I'm loving it. We're getting somewhere now, girls and boys. Perfect, love that. It's a pity that wasn't up another inch or so, but that still looks really pretty. The only thing is, I love that punch, but it always turns up on me like that. So, I've just got a tiny little slither of overhang there. I'm not going to let that faze me. I'm just going to trim that a little bit, because I don't want that sticking out the side. Oh, they're so cute. I love them, that they spin around. Whoops, and fall off. They're just so cute that you can take them off, tuck them up, and you can still, like I say, you can still get your photo of the last one all the way down to the back, and the same on here. Love it. Lovely little photo mats inside, keeping them nice and plain. Perfect. Isn't that cute? It's something totally different, isn't it? Right, let's get some decoration done. Oh, so we only need a small strip, hence for the reason for. Let me see what I've got here. We could have those. Oh, I was going to chop his little bunny ear off. You don't want something sitting up the top there. Tell you what, let's just pop this down for a minute. Give it a rest. Ouch. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait a minute. I'm going to add this piece of thick Whisper White on here for photo matting. And I'm going to put a strip on each one. That way they can journal. And then we can add text spots. So I need to pull this out a little bit because I want a nice little border all the way around. So about there and about there. I'm going to trim this off here. Oh, shaders. I'm losing it. Oh, crumbs. I've just rode over the wheels of my cardstock. Can put them on at the end. I'm a clumsy so-and-so. What am I doing? I'm just going to throw it away. Look, I just run over it with my wheels. Luckily it's not the piece for there. This is. So. Do do do. Oh yeah, let's use some of this gorgeous gold. Isn't that beautiful? You can use that on that one. So let's turn it over to market. Who says you can't use? We can use anything in the scrap world. Hence we've marked the back. So that one will be fitting there. Just beautifully. And then that piece would go on there. Just beautifully. Oh. Or should we do it so we tuck it down to see those? That is gorgeous. No, I'm just going to leave it like that. It's all about you. Oh, it's beautiful. Just make sure it's straight. And take that one off. Oh, it's too late. It's gone off. That is gorgeous, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, and then I'm just going to have to cut that down because I don't want it like there where I mistruded it. So pencil. It's on the outside, so why not put it on the end? So let's bang on 3/4 of an inch. Beautiful. Keep that piece. Get a bit of bling on the go there. Nice. Just line that up with that one. That is gorgeous. Wow, you could use that on your putting your wallpaper, it would never come down. It cost a fortune. So they're my lovely baby tags. This strip I'm keeping. Yeah, I'm going to add that on there. I want it all the way to the edge. Perfect. Lovely, lovely. Take one of these nice little balloons. Bam, ba, 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 bam, ba, bam. Just turn this round. Could have tapped that there, couldn't we? Yeah, I think we will, you know. So there's a bit of on it on each bit. It's just stunning. The neighbours are home and they think, oh, it's Wednesday's karaoke. Oh, they always sing karaoke on a Wednesday. Not very well neither. But it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So now we need to decorate this top bit. So let's get some DSP. She had some love hearts. Yeah, why not? Right, well I'm going to measure from this way and then just turn it around because I don't want... So, there. I need there to give a border and this way so we can tuck it in below. But we need to come down to there actually, don't we? So there, we need to cut on that side. So not that first mark, the second. That was too big. Oh, there's all these trimmers on the go. Oh my goodness. So I've just marked that one out. And we need to find that mark there. Ooh, now that's quite nice, isn't it, ladies? Nice little border. What do you reckon? That's nice. Yes. Yes, I like that. I think if we had too many hearts, it looked a bit too busy. So. Bam, 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 bam. Just slide that under. Not having no nails doesn't help. Oh, come on. Come on. Pulling myself off here, girl. That'll do. That's perfect. That is so sweet. So we've got a 3-pocket system and we're just going to cut apart some of these to go in there. We could mount them at a later stage with the brown. So we just want to show that they are tuck spots. And there we just even, because this one's the small one, we could add just a tag in there, a couple of tags. I've got this nice big tag here, actually. I'm going to put that in there because it's deep. And this one can go down here with this one, and this one can go in here. And this one. There we go. Isn't that a gorgeous page? Beautifully done. Our little bear tag. So that is page. She's at the top, is she? No, she's down the bottom. That's better. 4 and 5. With this lifting belly band, 2 photo mats, a photo place here and here, and then we turn over to page 6, and we've got these 3 floating pockets, and we've laid this up, become gorgeous tags. So that's page 5 and 6 done. So let's grab page 7 and 8 and see what we can do from now, because we're still rocking and rolling. So what did I put down now? So we had, yeah, so your pages should be 6. Mine are slightly off because I had some damage and I didn't have any more card. So yours, there, that's for those, and you're going to score 3 sides. You can decorate the tops. You don't have to, like what I've just done, or you could add something. So now we're going to do 2 side pockets. We're going to have one that comes out at about an inch, comes down, and is attached here. But we're not going to attach this side, so we only need to score in an L shape, and we want a pretty tall one that side, and then we're going to have a slightly smaller one on this side further down, and then we can just decorate the inside at the back with 6 by 8.5 photo mats. And then what we'll do with those, that'll be for the tall pocket, and the 6 by 6.5 will be for the smaller pocket. So let's get them on. And then we're going to have a scattered photo mat on page 8. So let's just make sure these pages fold and burnish both ways, as you do. Beautiful. So, oh, that looks a bit flimsy, doesn't it? So 7. Right, we're going to need one at 7 by 7.5 and one at 7 by 5.5. So I'm going to use, I'm going to use my early espresso again, and I'm going to use the trimmer this time, only because I don't want to mess up the. So they're both going to be at 7, but I'm going to take mine down to there because I'm off this touch. And one is 7.5. And the other one is 5.5. Oh, that's not very good, is it? What's that left? 4.25. Yeah, we leave it that. Just use one piece, and then we can have a smaller pocket. So we need to score in an L shape now, because we're going to do some more cutting after. So grab your tool. So score a short side and then score a long side as long as they connect, like this. So let me just check my measurements, like I'm saying. That's the length. So I need to score one long side and then score one short side. Now this is my short side. What you're going to do now is, I'm just going to mark in, let's fold this over. I'm going to mark in 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches, and then at the bottom we're going to mark in 1.5 inches. And now what we're going to do is just going to cut from that line to that line. And on the smaller pocket we'll cut from that line to that line. Just cut at an angle. Beautiful. So there is where we're going to... So the same on this one. Let me just mark this up quickly. We're just leaving this as it was. So that's going to be the side. And we want this coming the other way. So just fold them the other way. So that is the bottom. And that's the... So that we need to come in at 1 inch this time. And then come up, so that's what, 1 inch. And now we need to cut from, where have I done it? Oh, I've done it on the back, that's why. So I've cut from 1 inch down to there. There we go. And you don't want to attach these sides because you want to be able to tuck something behind it. So if you've got any pencil marks, just rub them out. So our large pocket, why is it so wide? Oh, I need a ½ inch off because I was expecting to fold this. Oh, Gaynor, you silly sausage. So let's do this properly as well. Let me just take this down to ½ inch. I'm going to have to do it on the other piece as well. Silly sausage, and I was thinking then, when I first thought about it, you have to score all 3 sides, but you don't, you only have to do 2. So that's why the extra ½ inch is there. Oh, we're getting there though, we're moving a bit faster on this one. So this should fit now perfectly. And it does. Yay! And then this one, I'll tell you what we're going to do, we're going to fold them back the other way, the way we had them. Let's take our miters off. And we'll double pocket this side. Get that glued on there. Oh, we're getting extras done tonight, ladies. I'm just going to miter. Beautiful, beautiful. And let's get this. I'm going to double pocket. So I need to rub that. Beautiful. Oh gosh, Kenny, you seem very quiet on this video. I need to talk a bit more. I think it's because I'm highly concentrating. Nice and smooth. That is lovely. I think it's now go. Do we have to glue that down? You could. But if you want it to go all the way to the end, I wouldn't glue that, so I'm going to leave mine open. Now I need to find some gorgeous DSP. I'm going to use the spots, I think. So I'm going to basically have a full piece, and then we're going to chop off. So, again, this is 8 3/4 by 5 3/4. This is the only one full piece we've got. So, don't throw these. If you wanted to save on paper, you could basically adhere that inside there. Why isn't that going to load down? Beautiful. But you could cut that off there. Do you think it's worth it? I don't know. I'm just going to leave it in place now, and I'm just going to lift it up to glue. Just there. Just there. And before it settles, because it's only going to have a photo mat inside, so I can make sure it's nice and straight. We're not going to be running and tearing at the paper in any way, shape or form. It won't get pulled under there. Could have done some fancy. That looks really deep compared to that one, but it's so cute. But again, you can show that you can get your piece all the way in. So I need to see the top. Ooh. So what I'm going to do is cut that. I'm not going to cut that. I'm going to take that to that corner. Or even the corner again. That's better. Cut tiny. I was measuring from that piece, look, not the bottom piece. So it's there, I need to cut that from. And I'm just going to cut that straight across the top. All my pots just fell through the window. Then there was light, so I'm going to cut that off. Oh, maybe just a little bit short. I'm going to take that now to that corner, because that's about one. So there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to mark in 1 inch. And we're going to cut to there. I am sweating gallons here. Oh, there goes my jar again. It wants to fly out the window. Keeping my mark on there. Never thought about this, did we, Gaynor? Let's just see now if that fits over my pocket. It's not bad actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it. And there's a little bit of rim at the bottom, but I think that's not bad for somebody who didn't know what she was doing. And it is hard to see when you've got a piece on top of another piece. So I'm just going to make sure that that's nice and straight. And there, look, see, you've got that nice little edge all the way up there. Perfect. Now I need to do it to another piece. So I'm going to use the brown on this one, and I'm going to use white for this one. So let's cut our paper exactly the same as we would if we were cutting. I can't remember what this is. So let me just see. So that was 7 by, so if I do that 6 3/4 by, no, 7 1/4 by 6 3/4. Why am I reaching for this? I haven't got all the measurements on. Then we're getting running low, so right. 6. Actually, our card is 5 3/4. So I'm taking mine down to where I normally take it. By 7 1/4. And then so 1.5 inches. So if we take that to 1 inch and 3/8, and then fetch this in 1 inch and 3/8, we should get the right border. Because we want a 1/4 inch border, so let's keep your dots on there. Dots on there, rub those out. And I can use this for journaling then, on this section. Let's just slide that all the way in. What's happened there? Why is that? Why isn't that doing? to the bottom. That looks totally wrong. It's not though. It is though, Gaynor. This looks way too high. Do you know why it's way too high? You thought you got a score. Oh, I'll get there in the end, girls. So, 1/4 of an inch. You're not going to see the back end. So, let's check. We've got that gap there, that's what it is. Perfect height, wrong angle. Right, I'm going to add that there. Then I'm going to take that down there. I'm going to take that straight across there. And then I'm going to cut that off. I know it's a weird shape, but trust me, it will work. So, take that right off and move the score line as well. Take that straight across there. Take the pencil line as well. And then cut that at an angle. And I'm just going to trim that like that. Watch now. Just need to take that. I need to line that up. I can lift that up to there. Oh, I'm making the right pig's ear this, aren't I? No, I've messed it right up. Oh, Tina, what you like? I hate you so much right now. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to have to start again. What am I like? I know why. Because we need to cut the paper to the exact same size before we do our line cutting. And it's only cheap white card anyway, so don't worry about those. I've even got even cheaper white nasty card here, so right. So this in height is 7 minus 1/4 of an inch because we've got the flap at the bottom and it won't always go into the bottom corner. So we need this to be 6 and let's try 6 7/8. And the width is, obviously, mine is 5 3/4, and that's 1.5 inches. So 5 3/4 minus 1/4 inch. And just close that. So let's get this tucked in. See if it's the right size. So why is that so tall? 7 inches. Oh, I haven't put it down to size yet, Gaynor. So 6 3/4. So that's perfect. Right, I know what to do now. Just pull out the Put your borders where you want them. Mark. I just do that in the first place. And just cut across. Make a right pig's ear of everything, don't I? I'm not going to miss that tremor when it's gone. I'm catching up on that now. Yay, we got there. Hey. Again, I'm only just gluing the outside. There's going to be no pressure really in there. So, tucky. Push down. Oh, sorry about that, my battery died a death. I was halfway through putting the paper in, so I finally managed to glue it into place. I'm just going to finish off this page with you now, and then we'll move on to the next video, because I'm taking ages. But we're getting there. We've actually managed to do extras on this one today, whereas the other one we just managed to do one page, one side, well, two sides, one page. But there we go, I've glued it on. It's in place. I'm going to make some photo mats now, and I'm going to use card. And I'm basically just going to have one of these at 6 by 6.5 and one at 6 by 8.25. So if I do 5 7/8, I'll get 2 at the piece. So 5 7/8. That makes the cardstock perfectly in half. I'll keep one at 8.25, and I'll take one down to 6.5. And then we can put a little strip in there. So this, oh, it might be a bit too big now. Actually, yes it is. So let's take that down to, let's take them both down to 5.5. How's that? That way we know they'll fit. Or even 5.25. So we've got a bit of wiggle space as well. Get them in one full swoop. You can round off the corners here if you wanted to. I'm going to have a photo mat in that one. That's a nice tall photo mat. This one's going to have just this one, and we're going to add some little bit of border now, and then we are done for today on this video. So that's not big enough. Let's see what we've got left. Oh, we haven't used any of this yet. Well, we have. Oh, I might have some strips then, because it seems to have cut some off earlier. Where did they go? I've got cardstock everywhere. I remember cutting some off. I think we've used it. That's okay, we can cut another strip off. So let's just do one more 1/2 inch. Perfect. That seems a bit lopsided, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Right, let's do 1/2 inch. I think what it was, because I wasn't pushed it there against the bar properly. Now we'll do one and make sure it's proper. push it up right up against your bar, and there we go. That's the perfect one. Don't worry about those strips, we can do something with those. So that's the one we want there. Add a nice little on that one, and then this one. Perfect, and then that one was there. Perfect. We can put some few little stickers on. Oh, I love this paper. And then all we've got to do next is we're going to make some pouches to go in the other page, where the other pages were, because I'm cutting down on the pages. And we're going to make them 4 big huge pages with 8 sides and 2 pouches. I had to rethink. So there we go. Let's grab some of these gorgeous little elements we've got left here. I want them balloons. Where are they? There they are. A set of 3 balloons. Because your recipient can still add a small photo there and tuck it inside. So, and then we just add the glue to the top and pop that right up there. Then they can slot a photo in there, and it'll even tuck under there if they wanted to. So lovely. And I'm just going to have this gorgeous little rocking horse sitting right there. And I'm just going to have him glued down at the back. Do you know what we should have done? And then that can have that as a tuck spot as well. So there's loads of areas for people to add photos. They can add them on the front and the back. And our big pocket will go in there. That's it. The balloons are there. That is so pretty. Love it, love it, love it. I love it. Beautiful. Let's grab one of these gorgeous little tags. And perhaps we can add that there. Oh, there we go. That's beautiful. So, oh, we've got page 8 to go. I'm having this with a full sheet of DSP. And I'm going to have staggered pages for photo mats. So, let's grab another sheet. And I'm going to use this one. So let's give ourselves a little border. And I've got to use the trimmer. Or I may just even use this. Yes, I think I'm going to just keep this as a whole sheet. And just use it as one big massive photo mat, and we can glue that in. We can glue that little girl in the centre, just the centre, that way we can still tuck photos behind as well. Or do you want it with the toys? Oh, what do you reckon? That is beautiful. Toys it is. I think up to now this is the largest piece of DSP we've used. And I've still got one full collection left. So you could make 2 albums with the 2 collections, one for each collection. OMG, love it. So pop that there. And we've still got loads of papers left we can use up on the pouches. We could even add just a little belly band on here. Yeah, let's do that. So nice and wide. So we want there plus an inch. So I can then, so we want that. We mark that up. And then if we take that along to 1 inch, cut it off. You wouldn't have this problem if you marked your papers at 6. I'm just awkward and end up doing silly things. So this is the last page, and then we'll come back on the next video. We will do, look at that, perfect now, love it. And then we will do the pouches, we'll add the pages, and then we'll finish off decorating. We've got to do the inner, covers of the album as well, so we'll come back on the next video and finish those off. Just going to do one more thing. I am just going to, oh, I love that teddy bear, it's so cute. I would love a cup of coffee, Mr. Boyce. That would be most excellent. So I want something slightly bigger. So that is perfect. I'm going to glue her just along the centre there. Mr. Boyce is a lovely human being. And then, make sure we haven't got that. I've got the distance either side. Nice and straight. You've got to be really quick. And then we've got that beautiful little belly band. So our glue goes off, which it's nearly done. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to fart around, she says. Always finding something to add. Do I have any more of that stripe? Yes, I do. Oh, I don't. Yes, I do. So, nice little border. Do-ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't trust myself with the small scissors. Perfect. I've always got to add that little bit of panache. Let's have a look at this side. Always a darling, he's coming up with my coffee, isn't he gorgeous? I should use my book, otherwise he won't know where to put it. Oh look, the stripes are going the opposite way. Does it matter? That is so cute. I love that. So, a nice little photo mat here. I've got a piece here. This is going to be as tall as the page. That's perfect. So, we could section this off into 3s. 1, 2, 3. It's not very strong. Let's have a look at one of these gorgeous pages here. That's perfect. I love this paper, it's just divine. So I'm going to round the corners off. That's gorgeous, nice long photo mat there. Beautiful. And I want to make a little stopper for the bottom. I love these balloons. Or we can make something to jam underneath so it doesn't fall out. So again, I'm just going to add glue to there. Pop that right in that top corner. Now this beautiful little, you can use this for journaling or matting. I can tuck that right under there now. And it won't fall out the bottom, or it shouldn't, because it's tucked in. There we have it. I'm going to leave it like that. So there's pages 7 and 8. And we're going to make 2 pouches. Look at these little tuck spots. I tell you what they haven't got. They didn't. Do you know the cutouts? They would have been lovely with some wooden blocks, but there was none. Just balloons, dolls, and a rocking horse, and a teddy bear. Oh well. So I hope you're loving it as much as I am. I think it's absolutely divine. Love it, love it, love it. Something different for everybody. Love it. So, come back and see us on the next video. Let's see what we do to finish this off and how we make those pouches. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying to the end. And thank you for being so patient with me. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.